Scott Reynolds.
And you are?
Jack Kiscometti.
All right, so was this a truck that you already had and it had broken down? Is that it?
What, this white one?
Yeah.
No, we bought this from Ryder.
Oh, okay.
That's the back of it right there.
I see.
So they used to have that, the box on the back. So now we bought this truck, now we have a new storage container also.
That is great. Okay, so now how much did you actually pay to buy the Ryder truck?
$8,900.
$8,900. That's great.
And we already had the dump bed, and we already had the hot box, but that hot box used to be bolted into the back of this bed, so you couldn't take the broken asphalt out
Okay.
and throw it into the back.
So now you basically have it over here like this.
Right, so now we have it here.
So what basically happens when you're out there? I don't want you to obviously take it apart, but when you're out there on the street and you know you have a pothole you have to fill, do you just sort of come up alongside it here? Is that it?
The pothole will be here. You just open this up, and then you take the hot mix right out, put it in the hole.
You put it right there.
Yep.
That is great. So it makes it all convenient. If you were to have gone out and actually bought a truck like this already made, it would have cost, I think it's something like $120,000. Is that correct?
120 plus.
120 plus.
Even more. These hot boxes go for about 35 to 40,000. A bed goes for about 20,000. And the cab, like the cab in the frame and the rear wheels, they go for like 60,000.
Now who actually put it all together?
Jack and me put the whole thing together.
You? Oh wow, that is great. Did you guys have like experience doing something like this before? Or?
I've been building tractor trailers and all logging equipment and stuff for 20 years. So from doing that stuff, it's
once you open the doors,
it's come second nature.
This was all.
That is fantastic.
It came.
It's all rigged up. You just open up the doors, so it's really easy to do. You don't have to get up and strain yourself, and you don't have to hurt yourself really.
Oh, that is great. So you're basically just pressing a button over there. Okay.
Yeah, just a lever on that.
Lever on that.
When they go to the plant for the asphalt, they'll dump the asphalt in and just close the truck back up.
Yeah, so you drive into the building, and there's a big scoop that comes down, and the scoop dumps 2 tons of asphalt right in the back. And then you go to the other side and scrape all the hinges off, shut the lid, and turn the burner on, and you're off.
Did I hear something that the asphalt, it's the way it's made or something, could actually save the town money as well?
Well, what would happen in the past is when you have asphalt that cooled off, you couldn't use it. So it would get 2 tons of asphalt, and if they didn't get it spread fast enough, you'd end up with less. This way, we'll be able to keep it hot for as long as we want.
That is fantastic.
If it was 40 degrees out or so, you'd get just a load in the back of the truck, and it wouldn't stay hot. So they go from Avon all the ways to here, and the stuff would
Oh, it's hot back here.
and the stuff would get cold and it would harden up. Well, this way you can use every bit of asphalt in there because it keeps it hot all day long.
That's why they call it a hot box, right?
Open the door and you can see right in there. We used every bit, right to the last shovel.
That is.
There was zero waste.
And in the past it would sort of be melted down there. Like
in the past it would be hard as a rock in the back here.
Oh, in there, right in the back of the truck itself.
Yeah.
Because there was nothing to protect it. It wasn't in a hot box.
Before this was heated with propane before, now it's heated with diesel fuel. So it's a lot safer.
And things like the doors, that hydraulic, that was all hand fabricated. It just came with doors that you would just open by hand.
Oh wow, so you made that too. You guys, wow.
Fabricated the metal, welded together.
We bought a hydraulic ram, and then all the parts that are at an angle like this, those are all truck parts, all they're maxi can clevises and just metal we had around here that we just made the thing with.
Tools, so he's got the rake and the shovel, the roller's attached to the front.
So you didn't have this before? You sort of designed this to hold these tools like this?
All the tools just be thrown in the back. Other wheelbarrows attached to the back of the truck. Now they take this lever off, and you pull the lever down, and then 2 guys can just lift the barrel right off.
So I guess the big question is, how long did it take you guys to actually do this?
It took us the winter. Off and on, because in between snow plowing and fixing broken snow plows and sanders and any other things that broke or any other jobs that we were doing, we'd work on this a couple days and go do something else, and then we'd come back and work on this for a day and a half, and we just it was kind of a fill-in job for the winter time. This right here, this square hole used to have a propane torch inside it, one on each side. So what we did is we eliminated those because it was dangerous with the propane. And what we did is we made this. We made all this rack and everything on here. So that's a burner for like a house, but it runs on 12 volts. So it runs off the truck battery, and it sucks the diesel fuel right out of the fuel tank. Then it runs up, and we have a check valve in line, and then a filter in line. And what it does is the flame shoots down the middle, and the floor is at an angle. So it heats the floor, and then all the hot air goes around the side of the box, and it keeps the side of the box hot. So everything is hot all the time. Well, before it was just the sides were hot, not the middle. Now it's the middle and the sides.
And that's why the whole thing, now you can use every single piece of that hot box because of the way that it's keeping it the heat.
Waste.
Yeah.
No material waste.
That is great.
Before they'd put 2 tons of asphalt in the back.
Right,
and by the time they got done, they'd be hurrying and everything else, and that a half a ton would be solid as a rock. They can't use it, so they have to discard the stuff.